2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as before we get going.
Well, thank you, Kev.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. MP out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Darius Garland is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the three spot. Well, Greg, it's New Year's Eve, and you'd like to enter the new year, wouldn't you? Coming away with a win, right?
No doubt. Certainly gives a boost to the proceedings. Not always possible, and if not, no time like the new year to turn the page.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Over to the left wing. MP outside. Pass to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
MP against LeVert. Pass to MP. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defense as well in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Garland. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Here's LeVert, and the rejection by Collins. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Young. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
LeVert with it. He's picked up by Collins. LeVert the pass to Mobley. Over MP. That one a little long. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley the pass to Osman. Oh, LeVert in position.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Capella, the pass to Young. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Garland. 17 points in his last outing. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And here's Collins. After Karis LeVert made the last three-pointer.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls. Back to Garland. Pass to Osman. And here's LeVert. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Garland, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's MP. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Back to Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
Capella against Allen. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Garland. Now the pass to Mobley. Pass to Osman. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. And he makes that one. He has 6.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Here's Young. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
LeVert with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Young. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Young dishes to MP. Left side, Collins. Kicks to Hunter. From the arc. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Now, here's MP. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. MP finds Collins. Stolen by LeVert. To the paint, here's Mobley. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Brown is checked in for Jared Allen. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Jetty Osman. Okoro, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Sexton in for Garland. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's MP. Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's Wright. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And the shot goes in.
Bogdanovich.
Here's Okoro. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Okoro. Sexton the pass to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. Gallinari with the rebound.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
MP up top. Back to Wright. Over Sexton. And it's Wright missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside, Markkanen. Passes to Mobley. Back to Markkanen. Sexton against Gallinari. That's tipped.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
And the pass to Wright. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Sexton. MP outside. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. 8-point game. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. To the inside. A nice shot by Okoro.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
Now here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. MP dishes to Okongwu.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. As to Okoro. And stolen by MP. Outside Bogdanovich. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brown outside. Outside, Sexton. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Passes it to Okongwu. Gallinari left side. MP outside. Back to Gallinari. That one falls. And the Hawks lead by 9.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now, here's Sexton. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. Offensive rebound. Brown kicks to Okoro. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And he makes all 3. Atlanta leading by 6. A floater. Wright finds Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Off target with his 3.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Now here's Okoro, covered by MP. Here's Brown, and the rejection by MP. He dishes it to Okongwu. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He sheds.
I feel like I've just been calm.
And even though he's more a point guard in stature, Greg Sexton more of a flat-out scorer at that point than he is a facilitator.
Yeah, and Kevin, there's always a place for guys who can put the ball in the basket, especially if they lock in on the defensive end.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hawks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. DeJuan Wright is out there with MP. Then it's Morgie down. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He ended up with 21 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Evan, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and it's blocked by Brown, and they're able to recover. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich inside. Brown's there. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Well, here's Jang. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Now Sexton. He's got 5. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Right with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Okongwu with it. Markkanen on him. Okongwu, the pass to MP. To the middle. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. And here is Garland. He has 6. The teardrop falls in. Garland's got 8 points.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's the pass to Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Brown.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Wright plays it up and banks it in. Wright's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Garland. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
MP against Brown. And Jang gets it to go.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Sexton.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wright.
The assist.
Well, Gorgui Dieng, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Brown kicks to Garland. To the left wing. Here's Okoro. And it's MV with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 5. In the corner, right with it. MP looking around. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich inside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Is on Colin Sexton. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, Man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now here's LeVert. And Markkanen throws it down.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
To the paint, here's Jang. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Inside, Allen. Markkanen trying to break loose. Off target at the rim. Hawks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Hawks making a switch here. So it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Darius Garland is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Mobley after Clint Capella's bucket. Over Collins. Mobley misses. The Hawks leading by 12. Young up top, guarded by Garland. The jump hook. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's LeVert on the wing.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Shoots over Garland. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella. Capella's got 4 assists in the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
The feed to Capella. Drops in the layup for 2. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Osman. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Young passes to Capella. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's LeVert. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
And Young kicks to MP. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Osman. Feeds it to Allen. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Brown's checked in for Jared Allen.
Cavaliers, Moses Brown.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here he goes. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
A nice shot by LeVert.
It just feels like there are nights where Karis LeVert is unguardable. I don't need to tell you, this is one of those nights.
Now, here's MP. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Garland.
You know, Karis LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Karis, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
one on Collins.
First team
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Passes it to Osman. The pass to Mobley, down low, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Wright. Basket good. Wright's got his third basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
LeVert against MP. Here's Brown. And too long on the shot.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 13. Brown finds Garland. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
MP passes to Capella. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Garland. And Wright pulls it down. Atlanta leading by 12. MP kicks to Collins. Back to MP. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
A different look now for Cleveland. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Moses Brown. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Sexton in for Garland. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Wright. Now, here's MP. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Here's LeVert. The shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be the third of the 6-game road trip. Bogdanovic with it. He's picked up by LeVert. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
To the paint. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by MP. And it's 6 points for Gallinari.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
LeVert the pass to Sexton. It's good. 12 points for him.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
To the inside, Okongwu.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now, here's Okoro. D right on him. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain position. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Jarrett Allen.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Sexton on the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Bogdanovic passes to MP. Stolen by Markkanen. It's Allen on the wing. Sexton on the wing. He's got 12. Okoro's shot is off. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. MP with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Markkanen. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. MP dishes to Okongwu. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Okongwu's now got 10 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Markkanen passes to Mobley. In the corner, Okoro with it. Just 5 on the clock. Good defense by MP.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Pass to Allen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 6 points for Jared Allen.
With the assist.
He's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Hawks lead by... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young. Then it's MP. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Here's Markkanen. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. The D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Here's MP, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal
I'm
foul.
sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for MP. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Danilo.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, the big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that tape.
Okoro.
Yeah, easy call.
Danilo Gallinari. That's his first personal foul. First team.
First free throw is good.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
MP against Sexton. Here's LeVert. From down in the low post, it goes. LeVert's got 17 points here in the second half. The Hawks leading by 21. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 28 points for the game.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Young dishes to MP. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Sexton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young against Garland. Young's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Hunter on the wing. Dishes it to Capella. Over Allen. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Trae Young.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He feeds it to Markkanen. With the second effort. The shot by Sexton, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Capella, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. This is what we call highly efficient play, working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Young with the ball. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kind of straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see the trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend.